and you just have one pet peeve that you realize you had of your husband. I'm
Yes.
curious to know how many pet peeves your husband has about you.
I don't know, because when I told him the one I had of him,
Yeah.
he didn't have any of mine, but I think he's lying.
Well, he lives in fear.
So he's lying.
It's better to keep his mouth shut than rather have the wrath of Casey on him.
Well,
Would you get angry with him if he just laid it out and said, "Okay, this,"
no.
pulls out this big old long scroll of all the pet peeves he has about you? Would you like at some point get
Well
that's enough?
well, definitely not at that moment. It was like, "Here's my pet peeve. Tell me this, and I won't get mad." I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like, I was serious. I wanna know mine. Here's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't get mad. It's called progress and communication, and it's good on both sides.
It is.
You can't be that sensitive.
No, you can't. You
Y
can't.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Nobody's perfect.
well, I don't know
Grow.
about that. Yeah.
Don't
But
grow up, 'cause, I mean, you're already old.
I'm trying to think if I have pet peeves. Yes,
Oh, I know you have pet
I
peeves of
have
me.
pet peeves.
Yeah.
We'll discuss those later on. But I think you know what
You're
they
not
are.
silent about
No, no.
it.
All right, it's time for strange but true news.
Bring it
All
on.
right, the governor admits dislike of the new license plates brought Kansans across the political aisles together. Yes, even the Dems and the Republicans are getting together on this one. The Democratic governor said that the state would halt plans to move forward with an unpopular dark blue, black, and gold license plate
Yes.
unveiled last week and would instead find a way for Kansans to vote on new designs. The design last week was disliked for multiple reasons, with some critics calling it dull, which it is.
Yeah, you touched on it this morning,
Yeah.
and, we have a viewer, listener
Oh, we have a listener. Oh, yeah,
in Kansas.
Ice Cream Man Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Others saying it was too reminiscent of the colors of the University of Missouri. That's a longtime nemesis of the University of Kansas.
I can never unsee that now.
Yeah. Kansas Secretary of State said it was too close to the license plates of New York. Yes, it is. That's where he was born. Governor Kelly said that Tuesday she heard critics loud and clear. Elected officials should be responsive to their constituents, she says, which is why we are adjusting the process so Kansans can provide direct input on our state's next license plate. It is boring as hell. Yeah.
I
Y'all
mean,
need
it's
to be
a
a little,
license plate.
yeah, but
How
you can be a little bit more creative than
Mine's
that.
all white
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
with letters.
even so,
Theirs has got, like,
it's better than Kansas.
multicolor and some
Black
stars.
and gold. That's it.
That's 2
It's
more colors than
it's
mine.
ugly. All right. Anybody who's ever pulled weeds in a garden knows that it is a tedious task.
Yeah.
Do you pull weeds out of your garden?
Yeah. Well, I don't have a garden because it died, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Really, it never grew, but yeah.
you planted
A
the
whole garden
yes, you did, but you planted the strawberries upside
upside
down.
down. They'll grow anywhere, strawberries.
Okay. Well, scale it up to farm-sized jobs, and it becomes a nightmare. Most efficient industrial alternative, herbicides, they've had potentially devastating side effects for people, animals, and the environment. So,
Mm.
a Swedish has introduced a wheeled robot that can autonomously recognize and pluck weeds from the ground rapidly using metal fingers. The four-wheeled EcoBot WEAI robot is battery powered and can operate 10 to 12 hours a day on one charge. It weighs about 1,300 pounds and has a top speed of 2.5 miles an hour.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's tuned for weeding fields full of onions, beetroots, carrots, and similar vegetables, and it can cover about 25 acres a day. Now, it navigates using GPS and contains safety sensors and vision systems to prevent it from like rolling over people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because that's
good
kind of
'cause
important.
it's heavy.
Yeah. AI at its best. There we go.
That's really good because sometimes you can't tell. Like, well, I can't
What a
tell.
weed is and
Yeah.
what a plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's a 35-year-old Vietnam man who experienced severe headaches for 5 months was shocked to discover a pair of chopsticks lodged in his skull.
What? How do you not know that?
The shocking discovery happened back November 25th. The man sought medical help at the Cuba Friendship Hospital in Dong Hoi, where he complained of severe headaches. CT scans revealed a very rare and potentially life-threatening condition causing increased intracranial pressure. Doctors found that the source of the issue was a pair of chopsticks that had penetrated his nose and entered the brain.
They're like the size of your head.
Well, a trip down memory lane here. The unnamed patient recalled being involved in a fight 5 months earlier when he was drinking. Although his memory was hazy, he vaguely remembered being stabbed in the face, possibly with the chopsticks. But when he visited the hospital after the altercation, medical professionals found no chopsticks or irregularities in his nose. Regardless, the patient suspected that the utensils were lodged in his nose during the fight and had remained undiscovered in his skull.
Wow. Now, that's insane.
That's crazy. Chopsticks in the brain. All right. See, that's why you should always use forks. They'll never fit in the blowhole.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Download the Mix Online app on your iPhone or Android. Take us everywhere you go.
Wow.
851 949 The Mix Online, your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning.
I've suffered so long. Why can't